What's good, YouTube? Underworld6667. Yes, you are reading the title correctly of the video. We are looking at yet another episode of Collection Wars. Now, what you want to know is, what is Collection Wars? What are we talking about here? Well, I have purchased a collection from different people, at which point I then show you what is actually in the collection. At the very end of the video, we calculate how much profit we may or may not make. In some cases, I do buy blind, but very seldom. I'm just going to say that. If you don't know what buying blind is, make sure you check out all the rest of the Collection Wars videos. There is a playlist on the channel so you can watch them in sequence. Of course, you last saw my $5,000 collection purchase, so if you haven't checked out those videos, make sure you check them out. What we are looking at is a very small Collection Wars video, a simple purchase of, yes, you've got it, $20. $20 for this collection. The kid came up to me, he said he wanted to get rid of this collection. He was quitting, he didn't like the ban list, so he sold all of his stuff for $20. I mean, when it comes down to a $20 purchase, it's a no-brainer. You definitely want to buy a $20 binder as long as it's packed to the brim with hollows and cool cards. You know, you obviously have to see the money being made, but let's get right into the video and you can see exactly firsthand what I'm talking about. So, of course, we've got a perfectly good Ultra Pro binder. It is missing the strap here, so, I mean, we could probably get like $5, maybe $10 out of the binder. You never know. Let's get right into the actual insides of the binder. Now, of course, there are quite a few cards that are... Okay, those are just empty sleeves. There are quite a few cards that are duplicated. However, don't be, you know, tricked. Not everything is the same. Lich Lord King of the Underworld is in this side. However, if you think these are all Diablos, no, they're not. They're actual Butans. So, you know, don't get tricked by binders and promises that everything is the same that's underneath, because you can get tricked very easily. Yes, in some cases they are the same, however, not in all cases. So we're starting off the binder. It's gonna be a little bit of a slower binder. I saw the binder first, of course, before I actually asked the kid the price, but it did really start off slow. And you'll see why a lot of people didn't want to purchase this binder, because it does start off so slow. I mean, you've got a number 30 Acid Golem of Destruction. Oh my goodness, everyone plays this tin card or wherever the hell it came in. No, it was special edition and nobody plays it. So why put this in the front of your binder? I'm not entirely sure, but this shows you the importance of actually organizing your binder. See, once again, you're starting off really slow. I mean, Blackwing cards that aren't being played. I don't even know what the hell this does. Yamato no Kami. It has Yamato in the title. That means it's a $40 card, right? No, it's not. Of course, you've got random hollows just strewn about. You got Number Hunter Collection Crapola over here. Once again, the importance of actually organizing your binder. Now, you've got some Bujin stuff over here, which is really good. You've got the start of some Archfiend stuff over here, and of course, Confronting the Sea. But once again, what am I buying? What am I buying? Now, once again, I'm not a person who gets tricked by the way people organize binders, because I've seen so many of them. When you're in this business, you see so many binders, you can't get tricked by the not amazing stuff in the front, because you always find hidden gems, and that's exactly what I did here. Is I found some hidden gems in this actual binder, and you'll hopefully be able to see them too before I actually mention them, because of course I'm going to mention them. Of course, you got a secret rare down here, and of course an ultimate rare down here. Right in the center is a perfectly ultimate Great Moth. Now, one thing to make sure, don't get tricked and go too fast, because if you actually look at the perfectly ultimate Great Moth, it's perfectly ultimately crapola. So hopefully I can get this for you. I'm pretty sure you're starting to see, yeah, there they are. Those are all the bad condition stuff. You cannot look through binders like this and determine value as quick as I do off the bat, because you will miss those kind of things. You'll calculate the value and you'll be like, oh, that's a big expensive card because it's hard to find, and you know, Weevil people who like Weevil will play it. Well, no, because that's horrible condition. It's pretty much garbage at that point. Not entirely sure why it's nearer to the front of the binder. I'm just saying. Just saying. Of course, we got a hidden gem of Rekindling right there. Rekindling, very powerful card. You could play it in Laval's, you could play it in Firefist. You can play it in any deck that pretty much has fire monsters in it, because most of the fire monsters are below 200 defense. Moving along, we've got a Gozen match right in front there. You got the 2 Mecha Phantom Beasts over here. And of course, the message in the bottle. That's got to be a good card. It's really not. I'm sorry. Of course, we got Formula Synchron over here. You got the Raikou. You got the Herc. Once again, hidden gems that will make us dollars, 50 cents, quarters, all over the place. The whole point is, once again, to make the $20 back and then, you know, go from there. Rescue Rabbit, right in the corner. Hidden gem right there. I understand that it's at 1 right now. However, people will pay $2, $3 for it. It's even so at $1. People will pay that. 5-headed dragons. Do you understand how many kids watch the show and love 5-headed dragons? Dollars all day. Heroes. Right there. Just a random page of heroes. Near to the, I would say about the halfway point of the actual binder is 3 Shinings. 2 of them are Ultra at the ends here. And the one of the secret ones from, what is that? Premium collection or whatever? Yeah, something like that. But anyway, you got the 2 Ultra ones at the outside. Easy money right there. Of course, you got the Absolute Zeros up there. You got Elemental Hero Bubblelands. Even at 50 cents, I mean, that's still pretty decent profit. You've got the Ultra Beastkin Barbaros. Once again, dollar cards. That's what I'm trying to instill upon you. Dollar cards, dollar cards. This is why $20 binders. It's like whatever. If I don't make enough money on this, I'm eventually going to make it back. I mean, it's $20. I'll spend that on a lottery ticket. Why not? You've got the Archfiend cards starting. Once again, Archfiends. You've got the Cyber Dragon over here, and of course, Mist Archfiend, which works really well with Recurring Nightmares. You've got, of course, the Wind-Up Sharks. I understand they're garbage, but get over it. This is the one reason why I actually purchased the binder, which is the Archfiend stuff. This Archfiend stuff is unbelievably expensive. Now, one thing, once again, to watch, don't get overly excited about purchasing cards from, you know, people, because if you look at the actual Archfiend, the Infernity Archfiend, it's frayed along the edge here and along the corner here, so it's not going to be decent profit. Pretty much, in a person who's buying in bulk, this becomes a garbage card. However, we are looking at quite a bit of profit with just the Infernity Barriers, the Stygian Street Patrols, and of course the Infernity Launchers. If people are looking for the commons and rares, you've got the Necromancers up here, and of course you've got the actual Avengers down at the bottom. So you've got a starter Infernity deck in the actual binder here, and it's an easy $20 purchase. Like I said, you're buying a lottery ticket, but you actually get to see the results before you actually purchase. Now, moving along, I moved into Fire King starter deck. You've got, of course, the Garunix here, which I'm hoping. Once again, I haven't 100% looked through this binder, so I'm hoping that there is Garunix back here, and there is a Garunix back here. Looks like a full 3 set of Garunix. I'm assuming that there's going to be a full 3 set of the... Yep, there is. Okay, so yeah, just in case you don't believe me. Well, I don't really believe myself, but anyway. There's a full triple set of Fire King stuff right here. You've got the actual starting of a deck. Once again, $20. The structure deck was, what, alone $10? So that's $30 worth of value almost right there. Now, I'm not going to say it's 100% $30 worth of value because the whole deck is not in this binder. However, like I said, it's a good starter. We've got a Tensu over here, you've got a Spirit over here, you've got a Gorilla over here, you got the 2 Fire Formation trap cards right there. Of course, you've got the Heretic stuff. Heretics are going to be getting to be a little bit better with the introduction of the Dragon structure deck, or the Blue Eye structure deck, whatever you want to call it. Moving along, we've got some more Number Hunter stuff. You've got some Mecha Phantom Beast stuff here, both a Duck Fighter and a Mecha Phantom Beast Turtle Tracer? Yeah, Turtle Tracer. I don't know what the hell it does, but it looks like profit to me. Of course, you've got the junk synchrons, easy dollars at ultras. These are ultra rares, easy dollars, easy $3 probably. Moving along, we've got the Malevolent Catastrophes super. Let's hope that these are more than one Malevolent Catastrophe. And yes, we are looking at 3 Malevolent Catastrophes right there. All super, all day, big money right there. You've got a beret over here, which is from the tin. Yep, there is only one there. But see, it doesn't make sense. The kid purchased tins and then sold the binder. That doesn't make sense. That's empty sleeves. It doesn't make sense. Why do you kids do this? But whatever, it makes me money. Zombie Masters over here. I just want to make sure. Yes, 3 Zombie Masters for those zombie people who want to make zombies. Laval, Volcano Handmaiden, one of the cards that I was talking about with the rekindling with regards to the Lavals. So, all in all, pretty decent binder. Let's calculate the value and see what we got. So there you have it, guys. That was yet another episode of Collection Wars. Here is the time where we actually calculate the actual value of the binder. So I have used trollandtoad.com to calculate the value. That is not a plug for them. I am just using them to calculate value. I'm not saying go buy their cards. I'm not saying anything like that until they actually approach me about that. Hint, hint, Troll and Toad. But anyway, so the total purchase price of the actual binder was $20. So I'm going to put the $20 right here. Now, one thing that we usually do, we usually get right into the actual value of the binder, but using Troll and Toad has sort of illuminated some of the things that I did purchase in this collection, and I'm going to share that with you guys, and some of the reasons why, you know, it's consistently important to actually look up the value of your cards, because things fluctuate like crazy. Now, the first card that I did actually sort of get a weird sort of feeling about was the Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Now, the Garunix was actually only $1. The ultra rare cover card of the actual thing was only $1. However, Onslaught of the Fire Kings was about $2. So that was kind of interesting. Now, moving along, we've got, of course, the Junk Synchrons, which I said maybe $1, maybe $3, was an actual $3 card. I did actually see them for $3 on trollandtoad.com. So these ultra rares net me about $9. The Onslaught of the Fire Kings, $6. So that's a pretty decent portion of the actual collection, $15 from just those 6 cards. And of course the rest I've got the binder. Now, one of the other cards that was kind of shocking was Formula Synchron. Now, this is only a rare. It did net about $5 back when it was being played in plants and that kind of thing that could actually make it on a regular basis. But right now it's sitting at about $4 on trollandtoad.com. So that is kind of an interesting little card to find in this binder. So once again, I'm at $19 with just those cards there. Now, the one really cool thing, and I knew this card was going up in value, but I didn't realize how much value it actually held, was the Malevolent Catastrophes. Now, of course, we saw 3 of them being in this collection. Now, what is the price, you say? Total of each of these were about $5 a piece. They've sold out of the commons. They've sold out about everything else rarity-wise. But the 3 super rares are sitting at $5 a piece. So that is $15 worth of profit from this binder right in those 3 cards. So almost paying for the entire binder. Now, all in all, the binder plus the cards that I just showed you, I estimate the value about $85 to $90, which makes the total profit of this binder 4 times our money at about $65. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you go check out all the other Collection Wars, and as always, don't make those binder blunders.